We're crossing the pond again. Donald Trump's government shutdown has now reached its 22nd day, making it officially the longest running government shutdown in American history since the nation was founded in 1775, over 250 years. Now, government shutdowns aren't anything new. We saw one for 16 days under Obama. We saw a shutdown under George Bush Sr. We saw a shutdown for 21 days, which was previously, before today, was the longest running government shutdown under Clinton. So we've seen them before. And it's usually over some sort of legislation or asking for funding, etc., that the House won't approve. And ever since Trump lost the House to the Democrats in the midterms, he's having trouble securing funding for his border wall, which I seem to recall him famously demanding that Mexico would pay for. I wonder what happened there, Mr. Trump. But now he's asking the Democrats to approve billions for this border wall, and they're saying no, because naturally they're ideologically opposite to Trump, so they're not going to approve many things, particularly this border wall. That money could easily be invested elsewhere. Healthcare, insurance, etc., etc. Homes, whatever else, social programs, jobs, easily. But Trump wants it for his petty border wall, which was a cornerstone, flagship policy in his campaign. That was his main promise, to build a wall. It's only taken him 3 years to even get underway. So this man who rose to power on a wave of populism and of making empty promises and just blabbing what he thought the masses wanted to hear, now actually has no feasible policy in place to deliver on his cornerstone promise. I think we're seeing the beginning of the end for President Trump. At the very least, he will be out by 2020. Next election, he'll be voted out. I think. I may be wrong, obviously. Maybe even earlier. We don't know yet. After 3 years of attempted impeachments and blah, 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 etc., this may be it for him now. Because he seems to be unable to deliver anything anymore. Name me one feasible thing that you could feasibly argue Donald Trump has actually achieved besides pissing off the entire world. One thing, one policy that he has delivered that you could feasibly argue is his and not some sort of offshoot, some sort of fallback from the Obama administration. He likes to claim that he made the black male quota, the black male, group most employed in United States history, when in actuality that was a fallback from Obama's administration, because it was rising under Obama, and it just so happened that it continued to rise as Trump was coming to power. So he likes to make all these bold claims about I've done this, I've done that, when it's usually just a fallback from the previous government, or it's completely unrelated to the Trump administration in general. So namely, I challenge you all watching, one thing that Trump has actually delivered that you cannot argue, that you cannot say that was because of Obama, or that was because of something else. One thing that Trump himself, that you could argue without doubt, Trump has delivered on. Just one. The man is an empty bag of air. That's all he is. He just spouts off nonsense, says controversial things, pisses a lot of people off, mocks disabled reporters, and then floats away into the wind. Nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care that this incompetent clown is running the United States government. So bring on 2020. We're starting to see the beginning of the end of Trump, I think. So bring on 2020. I think in order to see the end of Trump, we do need to see, as I said before, a viable candidate, a viable alternative within the Democrat Party, not Hillary fucking Clinton. If she runs again, Trump will win again. Mark my words. We need a viable, ideological opponent. So bring on 2020. Thanks for watching. Next time.